And as Africa faces the impact of global warming, many African countries are experiencing scorching temperatures. Research conducted by Afrobarometer, a Pan-African and non-partisan survey research network, suggests that parts of Africa are becoming drier and hotter, while others are facing an increase in rainfall, resulting in devastating floods and displacement of people. For more insight, VOA's Ndiho spoke to Boniface Dulani, Director of Surveys at Malawi-based Afrobarometer.
This is becoming a regular occurrence. You know, Malawi is not even, it's a landlocked country. And I remember growing up, you know, issues to do with the cyclones, tropical storms, we would only hear about them in the news. We never got to experience them. But in recent years, the cyclones are not only hitting countries that are on the seashore, that have boundaries with the sea, but they are traveling so far inland to affect countries like Malawi. Last year, Southern Africa, especially Malawi, Mozambique, and some parts of Zimbabwe were hit badly by Cyclone Freddy. Here in Malawi, more than 1,000 people died from Cyclone Freddy, and thousands even more were displaced, and as we speak are still living in camps. So, and of course, this warning for a new cyclone is coming against a backdrop of a drought that was also hit again this same part of the world, Malawi, Zambia, that has affected, I think, the maize crop, which is the staple food, and there is likelihood of a severe famine coming up because of that drought. So these are just some of the many challenges that we face. On one hand, as I said, a drought that is being followed by threats of a cyclone as well. And generally speaking, the people are just not prepared for this kind of disasters.
A lot of people talk about climate change. Very few people really understand the impact and scale this climate change has had on so many different parts of the world. You live in a country that is prone to cyclones, that is prone to different variations of weather. How would the ordinary person cope with this kind of stuff?
Now, if you ask every Malawian what a cyclone means or Cyclone Freddy, they will tell you that yes, we know how devastating these cyclones can be, because these are things that now we are having to encounter and experience every year. 2-3 years ago, it was Cyclone Idai. Last year, it was Cyclone Freddy. And now there are also talks of this new cyclone. And this is just a testament to real climate change. So this is a reality for most people. So when we hear, people that say, oh, there's no such thing as climate change, I would say, come and talk to Malawians, come talk to Mozambicans, come talk to Zambians, Zimbabweans, and indeed most of the citizens on this continent that are now seeing unseasonal rains. Last week I was talking to a colleague in Ghana, and he was telling me that it's been raining, like for the last 2-3 weeks, raining heavily, and this is not the rainfall season in Ghana. And again, just to show you that things have changed, and we are living through that period of climate change.
That was Boniface Dulani, Director of Surveys at Afrobarometer, based in Zomba, Malawi.